guys, welcome to another video. Thanks for joining today. Today I want to do my full review at 50 miles on the Altra Fwd Experience. The Fwd Experience is a new shoe for Altra, and it's their first one that has a heel to toe drop. Most shoes to date are known from Altra are known for zero drop, or what they call balance cushioning, where the heel is the same height as the forefoot. This is their first one that has a bit of a drop. A lot of typical running shoes in the past have had a 10 to 12 millimeter heel to toe drop, meaning that the heel is that much taller than the forefoot, and you have a little bit of a ramp effect. Altra has always thought that low drop or zero drop shoes are a more natural way to run. And this is their first shoe that they've put a little bit of a drop. I think that probably one of the primary purposes of this is to probably appeal to a wider audience. Some people that just say they won't run in a zero drop at all, well, maybe they'll try the Fwd Experience with a 4 millimeter drop. As I understand, Altra will be coming out with additional shoes with like a 4 millimeter drop in the future, but this is their first one. It's an interesting shoe. I said 4 millimeter drop. They've been using mostly in most of their shoes their Ego foam, which is I believe it's a TPU based bouncy foam. They've also got the Ego Max, which is a little bit softer, that they use in some of their higher cushion shoes. They've also got the Ego Pro, which is a little bit firmer but real bouncy, one that they use in like the Altra Vantage Tempo and the Altra Vantage Carbon. This one they went back and they used a molded EVA foam, which is more similar to what is used in like Hoka shoes. It has a lot of the normal Altra things otherwise, though. It's got their foot-shaped toe boxes, which is what they're known for. It's still a fairly low drop, and then it's 4 millimeters, so they still consider it a fairly natural shoes to run in. If you look, the shape and the fit is very similar to like this is the Altra Touring 7. They're the Altra standard fit, and I think they fit very similar. You'll notice the outsole and the outsole rubber is very similar. There's a little less of it on the Fwd Experience. They put a lot of just EVA foam in portions that people don't normally foot strike a lot, and I think that cuts down on the weight a bit. The Touring in my size, men's size 11.5, comes in at like 9.8, 9.9 ounces. The Fwd Experience is coming in at 9.2 ounces. This shoe is very cushioned. It's a 32 millimeter stack height in the heel, a 28 millimeter stack height in the forefoot. So it is very cushioned. I would call it a semi-firm ride. You can still feel the cushion, which makes it somewhat soft because that's a lot of stack height, but the foam is not like a squishy soft. It's definitely a little firmer than like the Ego Max in the Touring. I would say, comparing it to like the Ego midsole and something like the Rivera, it's probably a little less of that bouncy propulsive feel. But in a fairly light shoe, it's still got cushion, and you can go pretty quickly in it because you're not sinking down in the foam by any means. They put a fairly rocker shape to it, which I think helps in letting you roll through your foot strike. I have run in this in several runs. I've picked up the pace in it. I think it does fairly well at that. I don't know if it would be my first choice for up-tempo speed type workouts. I've run up to a 17-mile run in it. It actually worked very well for that, and you can pick up the pace in it some. Again, I wouldn't call it necessarily, of all my shoes, my most propulsive type for a long run, but it's very well cushioned, very comfortable. I just think it's a very good all-around shoe. It has a mesh upper, which actually feels very good on the foot. I can't say exactly, it's fairly thick, so I really don't know how well it breathes. I've had no issues with it so far, but it is starting to get a little cooler outside, so I really haven't run in like 90 or 100 degree heat in it. It doesn't have a gusseted tongue, but the place that the laces go through the tongue, and it holds it in place so that I don't have any problem with the tongue slipping. It's well cushioned inside. The tongue is not super thick or over cushioned, but it's a nice comfortable cushion. You also have nice cushion along the rear foot area around the ankle collar. They've added these extra little balloons of cushion on either side, which I guess help hold it in place. They're not uncomfortable to me, so they're not an issue at all. It's got the pull, the little extension on the heel that makes it easier to pull on and off, which I think works well. And like in the Altra shoes, I really don't notice it when I'm running at all. So it fits well. I don't really know what the life will be in them. I am seeing a little bit of wear on the rubber at 50 miles, but I'm going to probably wear very similar to my Altra Torrens because the rubber is pretty much the same. I've gotten around 400 miles in my Torrens, so I'm hoping to do the same here. I do sometimes, because I heel strike pretty good, I add a little bit of shoe goo to extend the life, and I'm expecting to have to do that with the Fwd Experience as well. Anyway, I'm really enjoying the shoes. Like I said, I've used them for multiple shorter runs. I've used it for some things where I've picked up the tempo, and I've used it for a long run of 17 miles. So far, so good. If you have any questions for me about the shoe or how it's fit me or is working, or there's something I didn't cover, please put a comment down below and I'll try to answer. I won't say I'm an expert on the shoes, but I have put in some miles and I'm enjoying them so far. I do like that there's a little bit of reflectivity in both the heel and on the side of the shoe, so if you're running at night, at least there's something reflective to help you be seen. I got the orange colorway. They come in a whitish color and a gray color as well with some blue on them. I just wanted to get this one because I think I sometimes like the bright colorways just to have something that pops, at least for a change of pace. Anyway, that's really all I've got for right now. I will do an update as I get more miles on them and really see how they wear longer, but enjoying the shoes so far. Anyway, if you liked the video, please consider hitting the thumbs up, the like button. If you're interested in any more of my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. And other than that, I hope you're having a wonderful day and keep moving.